Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Focus Taiwan, U.S. semiconductor giant AMD plans to invest more than $10 billion into Taiwan's artificial intelligence supply chain ecosystem. This significant investment is coupled with a ramp-up in the production of AMD's next-generation Venus server processors, which will utilize Taiwan's semiconductor manufacturing COSA's Coaster Sete advanced 2-nanometer process technology. The investment strategy emphasizes expanding collaborations with Taiwanese companies specializing in chip packaging, substrate, and server manufacturing, addressing the surging global demand for AI infrastructure. AMD Chair and CEO Lisa Su highlighted the synergy of combining AMD's high-performance computing expertise with Taiwan's robust manufacturing ecosystem to develop integrated rack-scale AI infrastructure. Key areas include advanced packaging technologies like Elevated Fan-Out Bridge, EFB, in partnership with ASE Technology Holding Co-Circle and Siliconware Precision Industries COES, and achieving a milestone with PowerTech Technology Inc. for 2.5D panel-based EFB interconnects. The Venus processors are also slated for future production at TSMC's Arizona facility. NBC News reports that concerns over inflation, significantly intensified by the ongoing U.S.-Israel-led war against Iran, prompted Federal Reserve officials to seriously consider a potential interest rate hike during their latest policy meeting. The minutes from the April 28-29 meeting, which was the last chaired by Jerome Powell, revealed a growing number of policymakers advocating for laying the groundwork for tighter monetary policy. This indicates that incoming Fed Chair Kevin Warsh will inherit an increasingly hawkish Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC. A majority of policymakers believe that some policy tightening might be necessary if inflation continues to run persistently above the central bank's 2% target. The U.S. and global bond markets are already reflecting expectations of future rate increases, with the 2-year U.S. Treasury note yield rising sharply since the start of airstrikes against Iran. A recent Reuters poll shows economists shifting away from previous expectations of rate cuts, with some now anticipating at least one rate hike this year. According to GG Press, Reuters reported on May 21st that Iran's supreme leader has issued an instruction that highly enriched uranium should not be exported from the country. This brief but significant directive comes amidst ongoing international scrutiny of Iran's nuclear program and its uranium enrichment activities. Such an order from the supreme leader, who holds ultimate authority in Iran, underscores the nation's stance on its nuclear materials and could have implications for future negotiations with international bodies concerning its nuclear commitments. The context of this decision, particularly regarding the levels of enrichment and the broader geopolitical situation, remains a key point of interest for international observers. According to Lian Heizhaobao, South Korea estimates that North Korea has garnered an unprecedented windfall of up to $16.6 billion, 1,009 for dud, over the past 3 years by providing military support to Russia during the ongoing Ukraine war. This amount is nearly equivalent to North Korea's annual gross domestic product, in exchange for weapons, including rocket artillery shells, and approximately 250 Broko KN-23 short-range ballistic missiles. Reportedly developed with Russian assistance, North Korea has received foreign currency, military materials, military technology, and energy supplies. Additionally, Moscow is believed to have paid over $600 million for North Korean troops participating in the conflict since autumn 2024. Roughly 10,000 North Korean special forces, along with thousands of engineers, drone operators, and soldiers, are reportedly in the war zone, with plans for 30,000 more troops. North Korean soldiers fighting for Russia receive monthly stipends of about $2,000, and families of fallen soldiers can receive up to $10,000 in compensation, often including luxury housing in Pyongyang. The military trade has reportedly allowed North Korea's arms industry to flourish, improved its energy supply, and led to an increase in luxury European and Japanese cars in Pyongyang, effectively weakening international sanctions imposed over its nuclear and ballistic missile programs. According to Thai Sounds, Meta's planned $2 billion acquisition of the Chinese artificial intelligence AI startup Manus has been blocked by the Chinese government. Bloomberg reports that Manus strides through founders Ji Yichao, Xiaohong, and Zhang Tao are now exploring options, including raising approximately $1 billion from external investors to buy back the company, with the remaining funds potentially covered by themselves. Indicate that if the plan proceeds, the next step would be to establish Manus as a Chinese joint venture, potentially leading to an IPO in Hong Kong. Some investors have expressed interest, anticipating Manus's revenue to reach around $1 billion this year. However, the plans are still in preliminary stages, facing significant obstacles, especially since much of Manus's technology is already integrated into Meta's systems. Employees have joined Meta, and funds have been transferred. Chinese authorities initiated an investigation in January and officially vetoed the deal in April, months after most of the acquisition was complete. This reversal of a major transaction is unprecedented and serves as a cautionary tale for Chinese entrepreneurs. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.